What's up, guys? Captain Coin Collector in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we're here bankroll hunting. I'm on my skateboard right now, and we're gonna hit a few banks. All right, guys, we're pulling up on bank number 1, which is Wells Fargo. So, the last time I was at Wells Fargo, I didn't get anything but 4 rolls of $5. So let's see if this one has a coin limit for non-customers. Alright, guys, so I just came back from the Wells Fargo and I got 5 rolls of each. The pennies are uncirculated, so they're all 2022s, I believe. But the rest, the quarters, the nickels, and the dimes are all circulated, so it should be enough for a good video. I'm going to see if there's any other banks in the area, and I'll check back with you when I find some more coins. Alright, guys, so I just went to TD up here, and unfortunately, most of the coins I got were not circulated, so it's all right though. I have a few rolls of each. I got $90 from them. Backpack's getting pretty heavy right now, but we have a couple more banks. We have a PNC bank, which I don't have an account for, as well as a Chase, and I do have an account. We'll see if they can give me a big order of coins to bring back to the ship. All right, guys, we're at Chase, the last bank of the day. Let's see if we can get some coins here. Alright, guys, that pretty much sums it up for the bank-to-bank operation here. I'm going to go back to the ship and see exactly what I got, but I got to go to work first, so I'm probably going to delay it a little bit, but eventually I'll be able to post a video and see exactly what I got. What's up, guys? Captain Coin Collector here, and today we're going to go through 5 rolls of each denomination of coins. That's pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Let's begin the hunt. Alright, guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button for more content on coin roll hunts, informational videos, and more. But let's get started with the video. The other day, the ship was docked in Fort Lauderdale, and I managed to hit a few banks. Overall, I managed to get almost $270 worth of coins this time while I was in Fort Lauderdale, which definitely beats the last couple ports. In Charleston, I only got $40. And in Perth Amboy, New Jersey, I only got $87.50. With the amount of coins that I have, I think I'm going to break this hunt in a couple parts. And I'm going to begin with 5 rolls of each denomination of coins. That's pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters for you guys. And see what I come up with. Now, each of the rolls are from different banks. Some are customer reps, some are bank rolls. So we should have a good spread here, and I'm excited to go through these coins to see exactly what we got. Alright, guys, so I'm going to begin the hunt. As usual, I'll fill you in if I find anything, but we're going to start with the nickels this time. They're all customer wrapped rolls, so let's see if we got anything. Alright, guys, first roll in, and we have our first find. Now, it looks like a Denver mint mark on the back. And what year do we have? 1956 Denver. Not a bad start for 5 rolls of nickels. Alright, guys, on roll number 3, nothing too much, but I thought this was pretty cool, where I got 2 2005s in a row. Now, 2005 is my favorite year of the nickel, so I'm going to put these aside and carry on the hunt. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. Alright, guys, same roll number 3. We have another old nickel. Now, I can't read the date on it. I think it's 19-something 4, but I know it's an older nickel because it has a Denver mint mark. May not be able to see it on the camera, but it does have a Denver mint mark. So we'll put it aside, even though it's not in the best condition. Alright, guys, last roll of nickels. So far we found 2 oldies. Let's see if we can find any more. Alright, guys, so 5 rolls of nickels, and we found that 1956 Denver. The nickel that we couldn't read the date on. Let's see if we can find that D mint mark. You can kind of see it. As well as 5 2005 Ocean View nickels. still have a few more rolls to go through, and I think we're gonna go through the Loomis dimes next. 3 rolls left, so roll number 2, we have our first find. It is a 2009 Denver dime. Now, 2009 was a low mintage year, so having a 2009 Denver is a great addition to this hunt. I did also pull a 2010 Denver from the same roll, but that 2009 is even better. 3 more coins in this roll, and 3 more rolls to go. Alright guys, roll number 4, the last of the Loomis. And we have yet another 2009 dime, this time the Philadelphia Mint. Alright guys, 5 rolls of dimes searched, and we managed to find 2 2009s. This 2009 Denver was the first one we found, and this 2009 Philadelphia is the second 2009 we found in 5 rolls of dimes. Alright guys, on to the pennies. Alright guys, we're on our last roll of pennies. Hopefully the Loomis will do us well. All we have to show for the pennies right now is just a small stack of copper. And with that, I don't think that will be too lucky. Now, I thought this would be an uncirculated roll because I did find a few uncirculated rolls at the bank, but then I looked over and saw the ender was a 2007, so I decided to open it, but it looks mostly uncirculated with a few coppers in it. Oh well, on to the quarters. Alright guys, since the pennies weren't that hot, I decided that I would go through the last 5 rolls of quarters and see if we have anything. Let's begin roll number 1. Now, these are different rolls than I'm used to getting in New York, so I'm pretty curious to see what I'll find in these rolls. Alright, let's begin the search. 2019 Philly. Oh wow, I haven't seen this one before. We've got a 2022 quarter, a Wilma Mankiller. Have any of you guys been pulling any of these 2022 quarters yet? Because this is the first time I've seen it, and maybe it's something that they just released. But wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's a pretty cool find, and we'll put it right aside. Pretty excited to see what's in the next bankroll of quarters. After that, we have 3 more rolls to go through, all circulated customer wrap. All right. Alright guys, 3 more rolls to go, and I think we'll start with this one because it looks like it has an S on it. Maybe it's hinting that there's something in the roll, but let's see. Looks like we got a steak quarter on the end, and on the other end, another steak quarter. Is this roll all just steak quarters? Just look at that. Full roll of steak quarters. We got an Oregon. There we go. A Kansas steak quarter. Let's see if we have an In God We Rust. Nope, you can see the T. Minnesota, let's see the extra tree. And I don't see an extra tree there. Wisconsin, let's see if it's a Denver. Nope, it's a Philadelphia, but anyway, no extra leaf. We got a Delaware, no spitting horse. Another Delaware, again, no spitting horse. Well, that was a nice little surprise, finding a full roll of state quarters. 2 rolls left. Let's see what the next one brings. We got the COVID bats. Let's see if it's a W. Wait, are you serious? We got, wow, this is the second W that I pulled, and it's got the privacy mark, being that it is a 2020. Wow! West Point minted quarter. This is, again, the second one that I've pulled on the ship. Something about the ship and pulling West Point mint marked quarters, I am so excited because we haven't really found much this video so far, but this is the icing on the cake. Very cool find. We'll put it aside and let's see if there's any others. Even though it's looking like we're not pulling any more W's from this roll, 1 is more than enough. Pretty happy that I did find another one, because that is my first 2020 W mint mark quarter in my collection. Other than that, we just got 1 roll left. Let's see if we got anything in this last roll. Alright guys, so other than 17 copper pennies, which are right over here, we found a few things in the 5 rolls of each denomination. So we'll start off with the 2 2009 Philadelphia and Denver minted dimes. We found a nickel that we couldn't tell the date on, as well as a 1956 Denver nickel. Moving on to the quarters, we ended up finding 3 Wilma Mankillers, which is the new 2022 Washington quarter. All of them from the Philadelphia Mint. And last but not least, we have the National Park 2020 W quarter. Now this is the prized possession of the coin roll hunt, and I'm pretty excited to add a 2020 West Point to my collection. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Even though we haven't pulled much from these 5 rolls, I am pretty happy that we did pull a big find like that W mint mark quarter. I don't know what it is, but whenever I go to distant places, I end up finding at least something. In New Jersey, we found a W mint marked quarter. In Charleston, we found a 1969 Kennedy half dollar. And now in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we have yet another W mint mark quarter. Now, the next port that we do hit is Houston, but between now and then, I still have another few rolls of coins to go through from my bankroll hunting in Fort Lauderdale, so expect a part 2 to this video soon. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Happy hunting.